Hello, fighters, survivors, and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show. It is SuperHero Saturday. And in my opinion, anybody who is diagnosed with cancer and goes through treatment is a superhero. The ones, sadly, tragically, that had to leave us way too soon are what I call my superhero angels. And in every post that I do, I'm celebrating our community, the ones that have fought and are now thriving, the ones who are fighting right now, and the ones who we honor, love, adore, and miss, who are now in heaven, who have earned their angel wings. So I'm really hoping that these stories that I'm sharing with you are giving you some inspiration. When I was first diagnosed, I was so inspired by the stories that I would hear about or read about. And that's really what I'm trying to do to help you get through, is to hear these stories of inspiration. So let's get started. This website is awesome. Check it out. It's called thisislivingwithcancer.com. There's so many fabulous stories. Okay, this one, This is Living with Cancer, Barbara's story, the healing power of giving back. You know, one of my favorite things to say is giving is the gift you give yourself. And that's true. I've tried it over and over again, and it always fills up my soul. Try it if you haven't already. Barbara D., living with cancer since 2003. Wow. Barbara knows about cancer. Over the past 14 years, she's been diagnosed with ovarian, lymphoma, breast, and skin cancer. Wow. See, now when I hear that, I just feel like I was lucky to get diagnosed with just one cancer. There's always a backwards blessing that you can find in your struggles. She knows about the fear and uncertainty of being diagnosed and about the toll cancer can take on your work and your relationships. But she also knows that cancer can be a catalyst for positive change in your life, and how it's possible to find new ways to take care of yourself while also helping other people along the way. She knows this because that's exactly what she's done in the years since her first diagnosis. I love that, and I believe in it 100%. Taking care of herself and helping others is actually helping her heal, because when you're giving, you're receiving. You're receiving nothing that's monetary, nothing that you can touch or show off, but it's this this feeling, this inner feeling of just connection and helping another human and feeling good about that, not focusing on all of your issues, all of your issues, but focusing on lifting another human spirit. Cancer helps put your life in perspective. Does it ever? It helps you see what's working and what isn't. The first thoughts after we're diagnosed is we want to know exactly, what stage the cancer is and what our chances are. Basically, are we going to live? Are we going to live through this? Okay. That's usually one of our first thoughts. And then as we get deeper into our treatment, into our journey, into the process, we start thinking about our mortality. We start thinking about who we are, what we've done, and where we want to go. We start counting our blessings. We become more grateful. And many times we connect with our higher power, which was not present at the time because you feel like you don't need anything or anyone. But cancer is a community disease, a family disease. It's not just a patient disease. It's a team. And you find yourself defining who you are and what you want to be. And for those of you that are angry, resentful, and unable to accept your diagnosis, you're missing an opportunity. An opportunity to see the world from different lenses. See the world with love. See the beauty in the world. See the random acts of kindness of humans. See what people will do for you to help you live. It's an opportunity to get to know yourself, to connect with a higher power, to connect with new people, to move forward. Barbara was diagnosed with ovarian cancer 14 years ago during a routine exam. I didn't have any symptoms. It came out of the blue. She says that cancer helped her to identify the people in her life who were truly there for her. There were a lot of people who lifted me over the mountain. Okay, so cancer is a cleansing of many things. Cleansing of the toxins in your body, the tumors in your body, the viruses, the infections. It's a pure cleansing. It's also a cleansing of your soul. You really reflect on yourself, what you're doing, where you've been, and where you're going. And it's also a cleansing of the people around you. I've talked about this before. All toxic people must be held at bay, if not completely removed from your life. Now, in some instances, this can be a partner, a spouse, a parent. That's more difficult. But that doesn't mean that you can keep them away, because you cannot have toxic people in your life. And you find out who the people are that really care about you, because they're going to stick around. They're going to stick around through the ups and downs of your treatment. And the other people, for whatever reason, maybe they don't want to deal with it. Maybe they don't want to face their own mortality. Maybe they don't have time. Maybe they didn't actually really care about you that much. And that's fine. We don't need those people, and we don't want those people. So let them go. Let them go. Bless them and move forward, because the people that are around you are the people that you need. And if you don't have people around you, if you are lonely, please message me. I will find you a group. I will find you a mentor. I will connect you, because we do not want anybody to ever have to go through cancer alone. After finishing treatment for ovarian cancer and beating a lymphoma diagnosis in 2007, yay, Barbara embarked on numerous adventures. Listen to this: volunteering in orphanages, schools, and programs for women with HIV in far-off places like Botswana, Tanzania, Myanmar. I was probably supposed to know how to say that, but I don't. So I don't even know where that is. I think it's Africa, but I'm not 100%. Not going to lie here. Myanmar and South Africa. Fabulous. And they have this beautiful picture of her with sheep in this wilderness. I mean, this woman takes her pain and releases it and goes off to help other people. And when you're helping children, oh, jeez. Oh, that's just pure gold. Because they're so helpless. And they're so naive. And they're so hopeful. Children. Helping children. Helping anybody. But Barbara decided to go big, to go far. And she's smiling. She looks happy. Barbara feeds a sheep at a pet in New Zealand. She says, "For me, helping others is the best antidote to grief." I agree, Barbara. Helping other people has always been an essential part of Barbara's life. For many years, she worked in social services, directing programs that served thousands of people every day. She refused to let cancer take that spirit away from her. Yes, it's a choice when you're going through treatment. It's a choice on how you want to react, how you want to approach. It's a choice on your attitude. What is your attitude going to be? Are you going to be grumpy and angry and feel sorry for yourself, which is okay for like a day? For a day, you get to feel sorry for yourself. And throughout the journey, you could have moments when you need to just sit and cry. That's fine. That's healing. That's part of healing. But how are you going to approach your treatment? I was the same way. I wasn't going to let it take away my joy. I wasn't going to let it take away my laughter. I wasn't going to let it take away my fun and enjoyment and connection with life. No way, cancer. I was never going to give that away. And I didn't. And I laughed my way through cancer. And I cried my way through cancer. And I was in pain through cancer. And I survived through cancer. It was all worth it. It's all worth it. So your attitude, your outlook, it makes a difference in your healing. It literally makes a difference. Your body reacts to your thoughts and to your actions. So every day that you're going through treatment, find some way to laugh. Watch something that's inspiring. Have a conversation with somebody you love. Read some quotes that will lift you up. Don't get stuck in your chemo cave. Don't get stuck with your disease. Don't get stuck in this ball of anger and frustration and sadness. Look at it as a gift to open your eyes and go, wow, look at this world. Look at all the amazing things, all my blessings, and I'm here, and I'm fighting. Whether you're doing traditional medicine or you're doing alternative or integrative, doesn't matter. You're here. You have a chance. So go for it. And smile while you're doing it, even if you're crying. Smile. Laugh. Embrace joy. Don't let cancer take that away from you. You are in charge, not cancer. Barbara remembers volunteering at a daycare cancer in Botswana, where she helped children get their first pair of shoes and taste their first ice cream cone. Okay, sorry. They got their first pair of shoes and taste their first ice cream cone. Those are things we take for granted. Gosh, during the summer, my children probably go to either Menchie's or Yogurt Lamb at least 3 to 4 times a week. That's designer ice cream. That's expensive ice cream. And this was their first ice cream cone. And shoes, they don't even have shoes. How can we complain? How can we complain? Even though we've got this disease. We still have doctors, nurses, hospitals, everything clean. We have medical, we have beds, shelter, food. Oh gosh, these children don't even have shoes. She says, it's an experience I call up whenever I need inspiration, especially when fear or helplessness takes hold before my scans. Oh, that's great. That's great. So she before her scan, she's nervous, and I know a lot of people do, but you can always like find, you know, in your wheel, in your mind, and a story that inspires you, like this one, or maybe a friend or somebody who's been through it. You know, think of that inspiration, because that is what gives you hope. And whenever I went to the doctor, I didn't even put like scans. I'd put like laying down for a moment and taking a breath while they make sure, while they let me know that my body is 100% clear. Or when I would see my oncologist, I'd be like, coffee with Dr. Decker. I never put it in as anything like, you know, getting checked for scans. Is the cancer back? I never did that. I changed it to make it sound like it was fun. And actually it was fun because I loved all my doctors and I loved seeing them. So I did love to go see them, and we would talk, and then I would say, okay, so, you know, what are the results? And then they would tell me, and then, you know, we would move on. And lucky, knocking on wood, after my treatment, everything went well. Well, there was one scare at the very, very beginning, about a month after, but everything was fine. Today, Barbara's life is filled with the people who have stood by her close friends, and her partner, Karen. It also filled with new people in her life, including the children she and Karen have adopted as chosen nieces. Wow. This woman, Barbara. Dang. Okay, so this is another blessing. When you go through cancer, I call them my forever friends. And even though I don't get to see them as much anymore because our children are in different schools, and before we were all together, they're always there for me. They're always supporting me, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what fundraising I'm doing, what posts I'm doing. They're always there for me. Those are my forever friends. Okay, they are part of my tribe. And then I have a cancer friendly tribe, the people that I met through cancer, the people that I connect with and understand exactly what I went through, and I know exactly what they went through. So you meet new friends, great friends, like forever friends. So I have the blessing of my cheer team, my support system, who don't really understand. You can't really understand going through cancer until you actually go through cancer. And then the people that have been through it or are going through it. And right there, that's my village. Those are my people. And I'm so grateful for my people. And those are the people that you want around you. It's a blessing. And then Karen, Barbara and her partner Karen adopt 2 little girls as chosen nieces. Oh my gosh, this is just fantabulous. She stays physically active and has developed a passion for walking, hiking, and kayaking. Constant motion and activity is in Barbara's life has been an essential part of healing. Yes. So, first of all, you can join me on Wednesdays for our Cancer-Centric Workout. When you move, your body reacts to the movement chemically. Dopamine, which is the happy part of our brain, the chemicals release endorphins, and that gives you more energy, and you do feel elevated. And when you're doing your workouts outside, like hiking, kayaking, just stop. And I do this all the time. I just look up. And there's so much beauty looking up and looking around you, smelling the forest, smelling the sea, seeing the beauty of like a flower blossoming, or a tree growing, or the waves rolling. Oh my gosh, how, like, it's hard for me to think of not believing in a higher power, whether it's God, Buddha, Allah, the universe. It's hard for me to think like, oh, that all that beauty just came from like a science explosion or whatever the others think. Like, how's that possible? No, there's so much beauty in that. It's so intricate. It's perfect. It's perfect and it's beautiful. And when you look at it, oh, it fills you up. It really does. So getting out is really, really important. Even if it's a chair on your porch, and just watch life go by. Watch children play. Well, I love watching people. When I was dancing, Wednesday nights was our point class. Okay, we had 2 classes and we finished with a point class. And we finished around 7:30, which is usually earlier than we usually finish around 9. So one of my best friends and I, my best dancer friends, we would drive down to English Bay, which is a part of Vancouver where, English Bay, the water's right in front of you. And we used to go, and dancers love to starve themselves. So we would have Famous Amos cookies for dinner. And we just get the little bag. And they were like made right on the spot. It wasn't like from the grocery store. So we loved that. That was our routine. We'd go after class, we change, we get our Famous Amos cookies, and we go to the water, okay, to English Bay, to the ocean. And we just watch people. We just watch them. And it's always so interesting to me. I love learning about people. I love connecting with people. And I love watching people. And that was just like, that was entertainment for us. That was just fun. Not to judge or to like make fun of. Just like to see all the people and all different kinds of people. And, talk to other people as we would walk. We would walk along the seawall. So, that connection and being around people will also help you when you're stuck in your cave, what I call my chemo cave. Then, it's just you and your thoughts, and it can get pretty bad in that cave, and that's when you need to get out. Just get out. Go for a drive. Sit on the porch. Walk to the park. Just get out. Get out in nature. Just get out and be people. We're here to be connected. We have to be connected. No man is an island. Barbara finishes with, walking teaches me you can put one foot in front of the other. You have been slowed down, but not stopped. Can I get an amen? Amen. So 100% you have been slowed down, but not stopped. And I believe that when we are stopped, we're meant to slow down. I believe it's a message. Whether it's a car accident, God forbid, whether it's a cancer diagnosis, maybe it's news that you didn't want to hear, like you got fired, or your spouse wants a divorce, or there's so many things. But I believe that's the universe going, hey, wake up. This is a wake up call, and it's a gift, so use it. Slowing down allows you to be vulnerable. It allows you to take a moment and think about what's really important. It allows you to be grateful for what you have and not what you don't have. I push grateful and being grateful all the time, every day, because I really believe it's so important. And I do it for myself. If I have like a thought, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, stop. You got this and this and this. Okay, fine. I gotta do it too. When I found out, I started as a stage 3 stage 2 colon cancer. That was my first diagnosis. And then I had the lymph nodes checked, and then I was stage 3. Woo! You know what I thought? I'm like, thank God I'm not stage 4. And if it was stage 4, I'd be, well, thank God I have this amazing team around me. Thank God I have these doctors and these surgeons and these specialists and the people that have dedicated years and years and years and years of their life to save us. And if I was told that I wasn't going to make it, I'd find a way to make it. I'd give it my best shot. I know not everybody makes it. And I know they gave it their best shot too. I just think of us as lucky. You know, my sister didn't make it. It's hard for me. It's frustrating. And I have to turn that frustration and anger into love for her, because she wouldn't want me to be angry. She wanted me to live and have fun. And I would want the same for her. So that's why I'm so grateful to be here to serve you. And to hopefully inspire you and give you hope. And I do that in the honor of my sister and everyone else who has received their angel wings too soon. So please check out this site. This is livingwithcancer.com. I'm going to do some more stories from here. But listen, if you want to share your story, let me know. Message me. Or if you just want to share somebody else's story, comment below. We have to share our stories. Our stories are inspiring. That's why there's so many sites with people's stories, because we want to know what happened. We want to know the path. We want to know how you got through it. And maybe that takeaway will help the other person get through it. We're one. We're a beautiful community. And I am so grateful and I am so blessed to be here with all of you. All right, hands together for our daily mantra, please. I am healthy. I am happy. I am whole. Say it even if you're still fighting, okay? Say it like you mean it. Tell your body, I am healthy. I am happy. I am whole. One more time. I am healthy. I am happy. I am whole. The thriving starts now.